welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. We're going to continue our run with Oriq, the Earth Elementalist here. And he's doing well. I feel pretty good about him. I had a bad feeling about the last character, so we'll see what happens. Let's just review. We're on level 4, I believe. Yeah, we're on dungeon level 4. Experience level 7. And we're just about at experience level 8. Our spells are coming along well, and we're going to memorize Lee's rapid deconstruction right away. Get that out of the way. And I can probably drop the spell book now. I don't really want to memorize pass well. You know, it might come in useful. But I don't have the spell levels for it, so we'll hang on to the book. We have a couple of unidentified scrolls, and I bet you those are the identity scrolls. So let's read one and identify that ring we've been wearing. And it is a ring of protection from magic, which is a very good ring to have. We have 1 stone. We've been eating quite a bit of our perma food, but we have an amulet of gourmand, so we'll be able to eat unlimited chunks. Well, we'll be able to eat as many chunks as we can. So I'm just going to use the last scroll of identify to identify some of these potions here. And 2 potions of cure mutation. Okay, now we're going to go to the temple and we're going to drop those. Those are very valuable potions, and I don't want to take a chance that we're going to lose them, even though it's not that likely at this stage of the game. Okay, up we go, and down to level 5. And we have found some stones, thank God. We have 32 stones, that should do us for a while. And let's see what's in this shop. You can't sell anything in this game, but you can buy, and not being able to sell sort of prevents you from hoarding. And we have something that is invisible. It looks like it's a sky beast, and this is trouble. I think we're going to have to, at least I know where he is, but he will turn invisible shortly. I have my potions of healing, so if worse comes to worse, I can heal up. And we're going to try and take this guy out, or at least damage him enough. I hit him. He's disappeared. Did I hit him? I don't know. Okay, we're going to back up. Slowly back up, keeping an eye on our health. Okay, we know he's there, so I'm going to try again. He's not really hitting us for much, so maybe it's our protection from magic ring. I am hitting him, and these guys are pretty cowardly. And it looks like he's moved off, so I'm going to go up the stairs. And when I come back down, I'll hope that he's visible again. Invisible creatures can be a real pain in the ass. There he is. And he doesn't see me yet. Let's hope I can take him out before he goes invisible again. There we go. He's dead, and we're at level 8, and we've got some more intelligence, which should improve our spellcasting. Lee's rapid deconstruction is castable, but you can see the hunger level there is almost full. So let's continue on and hope we don't meet anybody invisible. And it looks like our auto pickup has been automatically turned off because of the sky beast going invisible. And more stones. This is quite nice. Okay, 49 stones is just about as much as we need. We're going to stone arrow these guys, and we're going to eat them all. The amulet of the gourmand allows you to... oh, there is a war dog right next to us. Where did he come from? Okay, he's dead. Usually, when you eat a corpse... oh, now we've got a hobgoblin. Let's take him out. Okay, hopefully we can eat in peace now. So we have no hunger level now. Ordinarily you wouldn't be able to eat, but the amulet of the gourmand, kobold corpse there is poison, so we might as well not butcher that. The amulet of the gourmand allows us to eat past that level and actually get full, and even engorged. And we'll eat the 2 chunks there. We're full now, and we can even eat more until the next stage is very full and then engorged. And more jackals, so that means more food for me. So I don't really have to worry about the hunger level for stone arrow, or the hunger cost of stone arrow, or even least rapid deconstruction. There we go, we're engorged, so we can't eat anymore. Let's just poke our head up here. Nothing. And we'll eat him. And obsessively check our spell levels. Stone arrow has gone up in power. And it's gone down 1 pip of hunger, so I think that happened last video, but yeah, we're coming along. And we found a wand. So I can cast stone arrow with almost reckless abandon now. Okay, we've got 1 pip of piety with Sif Muna, so that allows us to train invocations. And one of Sif Muna's abilities is to channel mana back, and that depends on your invocations ability. And that's a very useful skilled ability to have, because when we're out of mana we can spend a turn and channel some back, but that depends on your right now it's fairly useless, but once we get up to 8 or 12 in our invocation skill, we should be able to channel back a good amount of mana. And as soon as Lee's rapid deconstruction, which has improved already, once that improves to a reasonable level, we're going to turn on traps and doors, and possibly fighting, and maybe even staves. So that's in a little while. I don't like the looks of that. This is the new version of Crawl, so some of these vaults, or some of these areas, these pre-designed areas in the random dungeon are new to me, and I have no idea what's in there. So what we're going to do is take out this frog. Oh, he's run away. So what I'm going to do is shout. Press T, and oh no. Oh yeah, press T and then T again for shout, and that should attract his attention. There he is. And spellcasting at level 6, which will improve things. So what I'm going to do just for now is place an exclusion on this door, so I won't automatically open it when I'm auto-exploring. And I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that a little later. Here is Sigmund, brother of Edmund. And Sigmund can be found on level 2 of the dungeon. He can confuse you, he can turn invisible. He's got some nasty skills. And that scythe he carries is pretty deadly. But I'm not too worried about him now. We should be able to take him out with stone arrow in a couple of hits. Unless he turns invisible. In which case we're going to run. 1, 2, well, it looks like 3 hits. And he's dead. And this worm will be no problem either. they're not giving me any treasures. I'm not complaining though, I have a staff of power, so I am quite happy. Alright, that's more or less everything explored. Except for this area here that I've placed the exclusion on. So let's hop in here and see. It can't be that dangerous. Famous last words. Let's take the exclusion off the door. And I don't know what this is. It looks like it's an altar to Nemlex. It's a pretty fancy altar, but we don't need to worship Nemlex. So let's just pass through, and oh, more jackals. You can see our stealth skill is helping us stay undetected. So let's, you know what we can do is try out our Lee's rapid deconstruction. That's more than enough food to fill us up again. So let's see. Lee's rapid deconstruction is great. It's basically you can shoot it anywhere you can see. It's got no range limit to it, and it will shatter the wall and cause these guys a lot of damage, like that. So we're gonna pass one turn and see where they go, because only one of them is in range now. And one more. No. Not worth it. And our trusty stone arrow will make short work of them. Good. And we've got a nice jackal to eat here. And we're going to drop the rotten chunks and continue on. And we found more stones, which are just going to weigh us down, but we'll take them for now. Okay, that's it for level 5, and down we go. The next goal is to find the entrance to the Lair. We should find the Orcish mines before that, but we're not going to go in there yet. And if you saw the last video, you remember how much trouble I had taking out the ice beast. But now with stone arrow, apparently I still have trouble. Put stone skin on. And I keep missing them. Okay, that was a little bit troublesome, but I missed a lot, which was the problem. And what I would really like is some armor, some boots, some gloves, or a helmet, or even a wizard's hat. That would improve my armor class. And we have found a new wand. We're going to see what this does. It's magic darts. And it's kind of worthless, especially when I'm throwing around stone arrows, but since I don't have anything else, I'll keep it for now, in case I run out of mana or something goes terribly wrong. And where were all these stones earlier in the dungeon? I'm going to drop 17 stones and keep 50 of them on hand. I won't really need them because my stone arrow is so good now, but just in case, it's good to have some. It's a powerful spell when you have stones, and it only costs 1 mana, so when you're in a bind, you want to use your Sandblast spell. Okay, we're going to eat this rat. Uh-oh, Orc Wizard. And a Sky Beast, 2 invisible enemies. Let's see if we can sneak up and take them out. That's 1. Okay, we're getting out of here. That Mankari guy can be very dangerous. And he's not very strong. I could take him out in a couple hits of stone arrow, but you really don't want to give him a chance to breathe. Okay, there he is. I'm going to move back and up towards that staircase. And hopefully he'll come in range, and hopefully nobody else will show up. Oh. Deadly. I got smited. What are my options here? I could petrify him and run away. He probably will resist it, but it's worth a try. And if I get any more damage, he took out half my health. No, no, no. If he does that again, I'm toast. So I'm going to have to drink a potion of heal wounds. Okay. And I've got to bring him in range. And I've got to nail him with the stone arrow. And hopefully I won't miss. I've had bad luck with missing. Got him. One more. Whew. And he's dead. He's a mummy, I think, so when you kill him, he curses you, and you can see here my my robe has been cursed. And let's eat this orc and get back up to. Uh-oh. Sky Beast in view. He's going to turn invisible fairly soon, so I'm going to move towards him. Still doesn't see me. Get him in range. And stone arrow him. He's fleeing now, but I should be able to get him. There we go. I'm just using the base. Okay. There goes the bat, but here's trouble. This is a player ghost. This is, well, it looks like it's old Fenrir, my last character. He's susceptible to cold, resistant to fire and steam. I've never seen this with a wizard. Usually they're just immune to poison because they don't breathe. So, luckily I have earth, and that is pretty much unresistible. So I'm going to pop up around the corner, because if he has magic dart, which I suspect he does. Oh, he doesn't even see me yet. Okay, that means I'm going to use my magic dart to draw his attention. I'm going to pop around the corner and wait for him here. And as soon as he comes in range, he's going to get stone arrowed. Stone arrow, and he got me with a magic dart, and it looks like I missed him. Stone arrow, and I missed him. It's time to put on stone skin, which I should have done while I was waiting for him. It's little mistakes like this that kill you in Crawl. Stone arrow, got him that time. Stone arrow, and he blinked. So he must have blinked down, because he can only blink in his line of sight. So I'm going to move down, and he's summoning. But that's okay, one more hit should take him out. There we go, and that got me a lot of experience. I'm at level 9 now, and for the final time I will increase my strength up to 8, and I will run away from his summons. What do we have here? A shadow imp, he can raise the dead, so I should avoid corpses, and a lemur, which is a fairly weak enemy, but still, I don't want to take chances. I'm gonna knock out the shadow imp so he doesn't raise any corpses. Okay, there we go. Those player ghosts can be pretty deadly. I'm dreading running into one of my old Minotaur berserkers down on the lower levels of the dungeon. They can be very tough. They have a lot of hit points. And my auto pickup has gone off, so I'll turn it back on. And I can have an orc treat here. I'm engorged again, and continue to explore. We'll just use our basic sandblast without the stone. And what did he throw at me? He threw a dwarven dagger at me. He's got range, so I'm going to turn on stone skin. You can see my armor class goes up to 5, which isn't great, and that should improve as my spell power improves. Right now it is stone skin is about looks like half strength. I've got to get my transmutations up. And he's down. Okay, that cloak will improve my armor by 1. So let's put that on. Now wait a second. My armor class is 5. We'll put on stone skin, and my armor class goes up to 8. Well, that's a good improvement. I'm not quite sure how that happened, but oh, it's a +2 cloak. That's why. Oh, that is excellent. Okay, that's a little better. Here is an adder zombie, and I'm not too worried about him. There he goes. And we can take out this ogre fairly easily. He's down. Uh-oh. We've got to get that orc priest. He's our first target. The wizard is our second. There we go. And we will eat the priest. Okay, that's level 6. Still no sign of the Lair or the Orcish mines. And I hope I find them before the Lair can spawn as deep as level 13. And that can be trouble. But these mushrooms are usually an indication of the Lair being around. I mean, it's not guaranteed, but it's possible. And there's something invisible near me. See here, it says strange disturbances nearby. And I'm not sure what it is. Could be a sky beast, it could be an orc wizard. But I'm just going to go up and hope it didn't follow me, and it looks like it didn't. So we're going to pick another staircase to go down. This one hasn't been visited yet, so down we go. And hopefully we can catch whatever that was visible. It's got to be a sky beast. Here's some goldfish. They should be good experience. They're also good eating if I can kill one in shallow water, but I didn't. I've got enough. My hunger level's fine right now anyway. Here's a ringmail. An elven ringmail might be useful, but I'm not going to pick that up. We can eat this adder. All these animals are usually an indication that the Lair is around, but I'm not really expecting it on dungeon level 7. It is possible, I think. Oh, there's another altar to Sif Muna. And there's something hiding in here. Oh, there's the entrance to the Orcish mines. Okay, that's a good sign. Although, it doesn't necessarily mean that the Lair is going to spawn early either. If the Lair spawns between levels 11 and 13, I might have to go into the Orcish mines first, because once you get past dungeon level 10, there's unseen horrors, and I don't have See Invisible yet, so I don't have much of a way to deal with them. Let's see what this shop has. Nothing useful. I don't have very much gold yet either. 321, that's enough for a basic magic book. But I haven't found a bookshop yet, and I really shouldn't bother buying books because Sif will give me books. Aha! Jib here usually shows up a lot earlier in the dungeon, and I'm not worried about him at all. Sometimes he has a really nasty wand, but a couple stone arrows should bring him down, maybe even one. If I can hit him. 1, 2. No problem. And he will be eaten. This looks suspiciously like the guy that killed me last time. And he's after me. We're going to try and petrify him. And he's moving more slowly, and he's petrified. I'm going to knock him back with stone arrow. He's actually, his armor class goes up when he's petrified, but he won't be able to move. Now we're going to use Lee's rapid deconstruction. I think I pressed the wrong button, yeah. And hopefully we'll hit all three of those guys. And we did. One more Lee's. I've got it mapped to a key I'm not used to. One more Lee's. And none of those guys have seen me. My mana is reasonable, but I don't know what else is going to show up. I'm going to back off a little bit and just rest up here. And if somebody's stupid enough to come around the corner, they're going to get nailed. Okay. Whole bunch of crap there. I don't need that. But I can eat his delicious corpse. Here's a python. There we go. I love my stone arrow. Okay, that's level 7 done. Let's drop that rotten chunk here. What else can we do? We've got 50 stones. We've got a few unidentified scrolls. And we might as well identify them. Let's try Y. Curse weapon. Beautiful. Let's try B. Enchant weapon. Well, that removes the curse. But it will not enchant a wizard staff. It would any other weapon. But since I already have a great staff, I don't really have much need of enchant scrolls. I'm just looking to see if it can be enchanted, and I don't believe it can. Although it doesn't say it can't be enchanted. But I'm quite sure it can't. And we've tried E, that is remove curse, I bet you. So our robe is cursed, so we're going to remove that curse. Oops. Read E. Remove curse. Okay, good. We've got an unidentified amulet here, but I'm going to use my identify scrolls on the potions here. I'd like to get them identified. They can be useful to escape speed, especially. And one more. I guess we'll do capital D. Potion of paralysis. I can drop that. Okay, let's go down to dungeon level 8, and hopefully we'll find the lair. He will fall easily to my stone arrow. Let's check our spell power here. Petrify is getting a lot better. Stone arrow is down to 1 pip of hunger, and its power level is a lot higher. Sandblast power level is quite good, so if I wield my stones, I should be able to take a lot out. And stone skin is looking a little better. Let's just see what our armor class goes up to if we cast stone skin. It's always good just to keep that on. More orcs. Uh-oh. Eye of Draining. That guy's going to drain our mana, so we're going to approach very slowly. Oh, jeez. I'm going to want to make my way towards the stairwell and take out this necrophage and take out the orc warrior. Stone arrow's getting nice and reliable. It's dropping them like flies. And this is a giant spore. And it sort of kamikazes you. And if you blow it up, it confuses everything around it. Oh. It's good old Vril. What is he? Oh no, he's an earth elementalist. That means he has stone arrow. And I guarantee you, his stone arrow will hurt bad. He hasn't seen me yet, so I'm going to take one step back towards the stairwell. Okay. Is he in range? Yes. I'm going to draw his attention with a stone arrow. And I missed. I'm immediately going to put on stone skin. The only reason I'm taking this chance is because I have a staff of power and I have potions of healing. But he's probably memorized petrify, so he can petrify me. And that's bad. Okay, this is getting too crazy. I'm going to back up. Back up again. I don't think anybody hit me. I stepped in that trap, which reminds me I have to turn on traps and doors. Up we go. It's a dangerous situation down there. So we're going to find another stairwell. Let's just see if we can afford to turn on traps and doors yet. Yeah, we might as well put it on. It's never too early to get some traps and doors. Our stone arrow should be able to carry us through this level. Okay, I want to take out that Eye of Draining because, oh jeez. Whites. I've got to thin out some of the monsters on this level. Alone they're not too much of a problem, but altogether they can be really tough. Especially with that Eye of Draining, who will just drain my mana. I just want to check out the noise level of Lee's Rapid Deconstruction, and it's extremely loud. So if I cast this, everything in the dungeon is going to come running towards me, so I'm going to stick with Stone Arrow for these guys. Take them out. And I've got a nice little hidey hole here. And a couple of orcs to dine on. And a phantom. I think that's called a phantom. Yep, phantom. Phantoms are no big deal. They blink a lot. If I can hit them, there we go. Here's an iguana. Shouldn't be a problem. They're coming at me one at a time, which is nice. I've just got to make sure to stay around a staircase. Okay, we've got a jelly on the right and a centaur on the left. Neither have seen me. I'm going to put on stone skin because that centaur is going to start shooting at me. And he's out of range, so I have to get closer. And one step closer. And it looks like he missed me, which is very lucky. There we go. I'm going to rest up and take out that jelly. You don't want to leave these guys running around a level. And the Orc Wizard. He's down. Okay, my skills are improving rapidly. Stone Arrow's down to 1% failure, which is the lowest it can go. Ooh, it's down to no hunger. This is looking good. I'd like to get Stone Arrow up to full power, and I should be smooth sailing with that. Let's take out the shadow. Rest up. And just stick to the right side of the dungeon and make sure it's a safe area. Another jelly. Those jellies can be pretty nasty. They also eat everything on the dungeon floor, so if you have a nice ring lying around, it can eat that. And I'm really looking for a ring of See Invisible or a book. Or something to improve my skill set. Okay, the centaur was last seen there, so we're going to throw on stone skin. Oh yeah, Vril's around too. I gotta watch out for Vril. He could be anywhere though. We'll take this, there we go, take that thing out. Eat the hound. And let's just rest up and recover our mana. I'm going to keep Stone Skin on as much as I can, because if I run into Vril again, he's going to Stone Arrow me. And for some reason, at least in the last version of Crawl, the player Ghost Stone Arrow was always at full power. And there's Vril. I probably should run away, but I hate leaving player ghosts alive. So I'm going to hope I can take him out now. I have Stone Skin on. I have 7 potions of heal wounds, which is great. Let's just see what kind of potions I have. Potion of speed so I can outrun him if I have to. And potions of heal wounds so I can heal up if I need to. I don't mind expending a few of those. Vril will be good experience. Okay, come on Vril. It was a dark and stormy night. Let's go. Good, I hit him. And he hasn't bothered to shoot at me yet. Okay, I think he tried to petrify me there, but I resisted, thank God. I hit him again. Stone Skin is still holding up. I hit him again. One more should do it. And I should get a lot of experience. I'll get up to experience level 10 if I take him out. So let's see what happens. And he's gone. I'm up to level 10. And it looks like I got another Pip of Piety with Sif Muna. And now I have the ability to forget spells without Scrolls of Amnesia or destroying spellbooks. I hate destroying spellbooks. I know even if I have doubles I shouldn't, but it just bugs me to destroy books. I like to save up and get a nice big library. Alright, now this Eye of Draining has to go. Okay. And these whites should not prove to be a problem. I'm going to turn on Stone Skin. They're not too tough, but they have nasty weapons. Another one. Well, that one was kind of tough. Alright, let's go back in the hidey hole and rest up, get our mana back. Killer Bee Zombie. This should not prove too difficult. See, it's important to keep stealth on so you can get within range of sleeping enemies before they wake up. See how my skills are doing, or my spells. Lee's Rapid Deconstruction is down to 12. It is still quite a hungry spell, and so is Petrify. But Stone Arrow's coming along, and Stone Skin is... Actually, I don't think it's moved. We have to get our transmutations up a little more, but it'll come. It's better than nothing. And we've got a Clueless Hound. Let's take him out. Rest up. And we can hit our Auto Explore. The level's almost cleaned out. Let's eat this frog. And he gave us 4 chunks, which was delicious. 4 nice clean chunks. And that's level 8. Still no sign of a Lair. We're getting close though, I'm sure. I think it'll be on the next level. Oh, what happened? I went back down to experience level 9. Something must have drained me. Alright. We're going to take a... Oh, this looks like the Lair. That looks very, very Lairy to me. Okay, we're going to use our Sand Blast on the bats without stones. Don't really have to worry too much about them. The Hound Zombie will be Stone Arrowed. Gotta mind our mana here. Rest up, eat the rats, back to Engorged. We're still at level 9. What drained me? I don't know what drained me. Might have been the Eye of Draining, but I thought they just drained mana. And I have no idea what all these weak enemies are doing around here. This definitely looks like the Lair entrance. I've never seen this before, though. We're going to Stone Arrow the green rats. They can be tough. Not too tough, but maybe too tough for our measly sandblast. There's a hippogriff and an orc and a giant mite. Hippogriff is first. They're not too tough, but they hit hard, and they've got quite a few hit points, as you see. He took quite a few stone arrows. Giant mite and the orc, and there's no problem there. Eye of Draining. Damn. I'm going to flee, get my mana back, and hopefully kill him while he's clueless here. And I'm going to keep an eye on my experience level. I thought he just drained mana, but something drained my experience. Pick up that scroll of teleportation. And a deep elf watchman. I have no idea what that is. I don't like the sound of him. A deep elf watchman, a battle-scarred deep elf soldier. It eyes you warily, as though determined to keep you from gaining entry to the place it guards. And it looks well prepared to do so, with strong weapons and magic. Magic! It looks easy. Okay. I don't know if I should bother putting on stone skin. I think I'm just going to blast him with stone arrow and see what happens. Yeah, no problem. One more and he's down. Okay, looking good. We have found the entrance to the lair, and I'm just going to clean out the rest of this floor. Ooh. Okay, I'm in range because those spears can reach 2 squares. However, I have Lee's Rapid Deconstruction, which I'm going to have to remap that key. And we're going to Lee's Rapid right here. That should hit them all. Boom. Okay, good. One more. Right there. Beautiful. And that took care of them. I'm just going to remap my spells here because that kind of bugs me. I'm used to Lee's Rapid Deconstruction being D and Stone Skin being E. And that means Petrify will be C. Okay, good. But I don't want to get confused and press the wrong button. That can be very bad. Okay, I found a buckler. Shields also reduce your spell casting, but a buckler, the spell. Oh God, it's Prince Ribbit. The spell penalty for shields can be negated with a buckler as long as you train your shields to 5. So I might pick that up, but I'd rather have an elven buckler. But first we have Prince Ribbit to deal with, so let's put on Stone Skin. He's seen me. I'm not too worried about Prince Ribbit. He hits fairly hard, but he's kind of cowardly and he blinks a lot, and Stone Arrow should take him down pretty easily. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that should kill him. Oh, he's out of range now. And come on. There we go. And he looked like a frog, but he is human apparently. I don't know what the story behind Prince Ribbit is. We're going to drop some of these chunks because I think I'm overloaded. But we can make a stash in the lair as soon as we get there. And I don't know why there's so many low-level enemies, but I'm not complaining. Ooh, what armor is that? Steaming Splint Mail. That's a Rand Dart. That's got special properties to it, but there's no way I can wear Splint Mail and cast spells, so I'm not even going to bother looking at it. Ooh, Orc Warrior, come on. My stone arrow's getting nice and powerful now. There's a Vaomed altar. Never seen one like that before. And sometimes auto-explore puts you in situations like this. Not that I'm too worried about, what is it, a worker ant? Yeah. Although he does poison you. I put on stone skin and one stone arrow takes him down. In we go. Jelly. No problem. Things are going very well. I found the entrance to Lair. I'm going to use Lee's rapid deconstruction and hit them where it hurts, right there. And it broke the wall nicely, which is another good feature of Lee's rapid deconstruction. You can break through walls sometimes if you want to, though it's not guaranteed to do it. I'm going to eat this adder, rest up, get our mana back. And take out this imp. That was one of the hardest fights I had on this level. I think I'm going to go ahead and memorize Pass Wall just in case I need it. Oh. A little vault full of Kabols. Alright. I'm at full mana. Stone skin on. Petrify the first one. And then we're going to Lee's Rapid the rest, and hopefully that guy will stay petrified and block the entrance. Well, there's only 3 of them. There we go. That took care of them. Stone arrow these guys. Ruined Elven Whip. After that last game, I'm not going to go with a whip. Alright, and that looks like the level is fully explored. I think. 1, 2, 3 stairways up. 1, 2, 3 stairways down. Okay. It's Lair time. That rat, and now it's Lair time. There's actually something in there underneath this bush, and I missed something up above too. Armor, don't want that, and there's also something here, so let's just see. Could be a ring of protection from magic, and I have one of those, but might as well hoard another one. You're not supposed to hoard in this game, but I still do. So here we are in the Lair. And let's just take out this black bear. Rest up. And that's it for this session. We'll see you next time, and thanks for watching while we clean out the Lair. Bye for now.